Hello, friends. 774 days of war between Russia and Ukraine, but sadly, you may not be able to see it as my channel, that is KK Educates in name of The Reflection, has been suspended again by the YouTube channel management in flimsy ground, saying that I am spreading disinformation. And this is mainly because I have been talking against Zionist and imperialist regimes. This video will go in some other channel. Anyway, let's see what is happening in the southern war zone on Kherson front. Ukrainians are able to maintain their bridgeheads in Krinky and Antonovsky despite Russian sniper group of forces units continuously attacking their positions and also shelling and using UAVs on the other side of Dnieper River. And in turn, Ukrainians too are retaliating, and the efforts are continuous to send reinforcement through small boats and even through UAVs as far as loads and munitions are concerned. On Zaporizhia front, Russians made some gains towards northwest of Verbov, but nothing towards Rabatino, though fight continues. And as far as Rivivki salient is concerned, it is silent since many weeks now. In east now, coming to Marinka front, Russian army made some gains towards Novomykhailivka, especially in the northern side, trying to enter and capture a small village known as Mashi Nostraitel, where they have captured Dacha on the outer skirts and entered the city, capturing almost 65% of it. This is towards Parasko though which is quite far off at this moment. Russians' offensive operation towards south of Pobeda along highway leading to Konstantinivka and Ugledar is continuing. West of Marinka, that is towards Ryohorivka, no changes, while in northern part towards Krasnohorivka, Russian army counteroffensive since weeks failed, and now finally it was forced to withdraw to this original position, now trying to move into the establishment from the railways. Let us see how it unfolds. Coming to Avdiivka in south of it towards Nevelsky, no changes. As far as Pervomaisky is concerned, the fight is continuing in the center of the city and Russians made some gains. West of Avdiivka, that is on Berdichi, Semenivka, Orlivka or Tonenko sector, is quite strong counterattacks going on from both the sides with heavy casualty for both of them. As far as Berdichi is concerned, Russians made some gains where they are holding almost 95% it. However, no changes in other part of the sector towards Umansky, that is southwest of the above sector, no changes. Coming to Chasiv Yar Bakhmut sector, Russians have been advancing towards the outskirts of Chasiv Yar and have finally entered the city and fight has started. Towards Canal Micro District, Russians captured all three adjacent forests and now ready to start offensive for this particular district. As far as Krasnoye is concerned, offensive operation continues and Russians are trying to fan out from south, southwest and west of it. In north of Bakhmut direction towards Bohdanivka, Ukrainians hold less than 50% and the fight is continuing. Ukrainian seems to be retreating beyond Seversk Donetsk Donbass Canal on eastern outskirts of Chasiv Yar. North of Soledar Seversk region, Russians gained 200 meters towards Vimka, while Russian army also carried out operation towards Sperny was not successful. Now coming to the north. No changes in Kupiansk, Swato direction. However, towards Terny, Ukrainian counter-offensive was quite strong and regained some of its lost position. As far as Serebryansky forest is concerned, no changes. Huge interdiction missions continuing from both the sides. Russians launched combined strikes in Kherson and other regions like Zaporizhia, Kiev, Slavyansk, Kharkov against military bases and other infrastructures, while Ukrainians too continuing their UAV attacks on Russian oil sector, trying to damage as much as possible, and hence war of attrition from both the sides are high. Palestine, Israel, Middle East, as far as Gaza Strip is concerned, not much of changes. IDF made some gains towards southern Gaza. As per Bloomberg, US has informed its allies that China has increased its support for the Russians in war, which includes like geospatial, that is intelligence through satellite images and other means, providing tiny electronic components, other instruments like optics, rocket fuel, and cooperation in spaces. If this is true, for whatever reasons, maybe for economic reasons that Chinese are supporting, in which they take lots of oil from Russia, is going to change the situation in Ukraine war at faster rate than earlier thought. Iran, in the meantime, is increasing its air defense operations and preparations against any external threat, and this is in line with the what